Hey guys, we're back here live on the new Goldmans Goldmine. Today is Monday, the start of a new week, and on Goldmans Goldmine, that means we need to keep you motivated. How can you start your work week good? Make sure that you keep motivated, that you work efficiently, and how you can keep up the good work, even though day by day everything may be the same or it's a hard work week. So, this week, today here on Goldmans Goldmine, I want to talk about the top 3 sources of motivation, how to keep yourself motivated day by day. And my top 3 sources of motivation may differ from a lot of motivational speakers or other people how to keep motivated, but it's more like, I think it's a more logical approach and it's more down to earth because we are all different people with different personalities, different trains of thought, and a different way of how we look at things. So let's get into it, and I want to share with you my top 3 sources of motivation that keep me going day by day. The first one is basically the dream motivation. So I work towards a certain goal, a certain dream that I want to achieve when I'm starting to work, like buying a new car, buying a new house, or at the end of the week I want to reach a certain goal, like I want to reach $10,000 at the end of the day by working today, or at the end of the month I want to reach $100,000, something like that. So those are the goals and dreams that keep me motivated day by day to keep working, and that's something that a lot of people I see in my community and people around me use a lot when they go day by day. Like, okay, today I want to at least get an hour of work in at the gym, or today I want to do at least part of this project, or by the end of today I want to have this done so I can be done with this particular task that I need to have done by the end of the week. Some goals help them keep motivated, so they know what they need to do, so they know how to keep themselves motivated to continue working on day by day. The second source of motivation, which I think is a lot more powerful, is working for somebody else. Like, you work for yourself to provide for yourself, get some income, be able to pay all the bills. But if you are doing it for someone else, at least for me, then I can work at least twice as hard than when I'm doing it just for myself, because I know, in my case, I'm a lazy person. I like to delay certain tasks if they don't need to be done immediately. So when you are lazy and you like to procrastinate on certain tasks because there's no set deadline for those tasks, I know for a fact if you are working for somebody else, like a client of yours, or you need to do something for your parents or your brother, or some friends are asking you to do this so that you can then meet up with them at night or something to chill, then I can start working at least twice as hard than when I'm just doing the work by myself, for myself. So then I don't have a reason to procrastinate or delay, because then someone else is counting on me to do the work. And that way I can at least get twice more work done than I normally do. That's my second source of motivation, when you have someone counting on you to do the work or do something, or they're counting on you to at least drive them to the airport or something small like that. So then you would like to do that certain task that you need to do for that certain person. So that's my second source of motivation. And the third source is, I think, the most powerful one, at least for me, is desperation. So if you work for a job, a 9 to 5, or if you can remember your time at school when you needed to do a project or had a finals exam coming up, you had a certain deadline that you need to make sure that you can do the work and have finished the work by that particular time. Because if not, you will fail your exam, you will fail your project, you will basically fail everyone, not only yourself, but everyone involved in that particular project, task, or your school. So desperation is one of the most powerful sources of motivation, I think, at least for myself, because if I if I remember correctly, I could stay up 24 hours a day, multiple nights, not all-nighters, to finish up a project for my school when I was back in high school. And that way I didn't let down all my teammates for that project, and I didn't get an F on the project because I delayed every single bit of work on the project till the final moment. And that desperation is something that I still seek out sometimes when I'm really worried about a certain task. I get more and more desperate, more and more anxious to do that certain task, and that drives me to continue working and working, and that motivates me to keep up the good work. Because if I do not deliver something good or something on time, then my work will get sloppy. I will get more lazy. I will delay certain tasks because there's no drive behind it. There's no reason to do it right now. So why not delay it for at least a couple of hours or maybe another day? So desperation is, I think, my most powerful source of motivation, or at least drive, if you want to, if you don't want to call it motivation, because motivation keeps you up, keeps you happy to continue doing the work. And with desperation, it's more like you're anxious, you're nervous, you need to do the work and you need to do it well, or otherwise these and these consequences come up if you do not deliver the finished product or you didn't do a good enough job at it. So desperation, I think, is really, really powerful for the people who are lazy. In fact, they do like to delay certain tasks. They do not work as fast as others because they do not have the drive to continue working from day to day. But when the time comes and they get desperate, they get anxious, they do the work, they pull out all-nighters, they start working as fast and as efficiently as they can. So desperation, I think, is really, really powerful. And just for an extra bonus here, another source of motivation, like I said, you will work for somebody else, but maybe you have another thing that is keeping you up and making sure that you can work and provide for them. And for me, that's my dog, Louis. I got Louis for about 1.5 years right now, and he is the reason why I'm constantly continuing to work and expand on my business and continue doing the work every single day, so I can give him his dog food, so I can give him new toys. He is basically the one that's keeping me up every single day to do the work. Like right now, you hear him barking in the background, but I take him everywhere because I'm home alone. I do not live with somebody else, so if he doesn't come with me, he's home alone and nobody can take care of him unless I bring him to someone I can trust. But if that's not the case, I need to continue working for him. I need to watch him. I need to make sure that everything's fine with him because I have nobody else to basically take care of him. So that's my drive to keep on working, to keep on providing for him and me as well. So if you have a pet at home and you really, really love him, your dog, your best friend, your cats, or maybe even a goldfish, maybe, then just think about them if you want to continue doing the work. Like having someone count on you is really, really powerful, especially if it's like your best friend, your dog, man's best friend, right? So that's something that keeps me motivated, that makes me keep up the work, drives me forward, and keeps me motivated every single day. So guys, this was another episode of Goldmans Goldmine. I hope you guys can keep up the good work, keep up the motivation here, even if your tasks are long and boring. But keep up the good work and eventually it will pay off because you will be doing it for something or somebody else. So guys, thank you all for attending this live, and I'll see you guys on the next Facebook Live.